But this goes into what I wanted to talk about today. I think that I'm going to pull all of my listings from TCG and only have them on ManaPool because of fees. So the biggest differences between TCG and ManaPool, beyond the fact that TCG is the most commonly well-known one, is that ManaPool is very specific to, you can't sell a card for a penny. And the lowest you can sell any card on ManaPool is 15 cents. And so that's going to seem crazy from the buyer perspective, because why would I go buy that card for 15 cents on ManaPool when I can go buy it for a penny on TCG? So I get why that would be a deterrent on the buyer side. But one of the other things that's very specific about ManaPool is that the shipping doesn't change. So on TCG, I can sell a card for a penny, but I can make my shipping be whatever I want it to be for that penny card. Now, that's where the market and the competition starts to get a little nuts and crazy. If 50 different people are selling the same card for a penny, you're going to then buy it from the one that has the cheapest shipping. In theory, in reality, if you're buying a bunch of cards, it kind of becomes this amalgamation of, well, this seller is selling it for 3 cents instead of this seller that's selling it for a penny, but they also have 5 other cards that I want, so then my shipping doesn't get increased, so it's better to buy that card and all of these others over here, and then buy this one here, this one here, this one here. So there's some fluctuation, and then there's some changing, right? But there is a general consensus that if it's a standard card size, it seems to be that the shipping should be $1.30. $1.30 is what ManaPool has their shipping hard locked on, right? And on TCG, I can set my shipping for that, or I can increase it. As a buyer, as a seller, I've tried. I've moved things around. Like I said, I care about my shipping, but this can affect my bottom line, right? Because if my paper costs one thing, my stamp costs another, my envelope costs another. If I'm really drilling down to this is how much the top loader costs, I could even get specific to this is how much the little glue dot I use costs, right? So I know I'm walking a fine line on my shipping. This doesn't really cost me $1.30 to ship. It might cost me like $1.32 or $35. I could pull up the number if I really wanted to. I think I don't like to look at it because at the end of the day, anything over that $1.30 should go into my profits, and I might be making a trade-off, and I get that.